I'm Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the North Face Borealis 28-liter backpack. I've been testing this for the last 2 weeks, and I've been pretty impressed with it, and it's a great budget pick as well. So let's dive into all the little details of this thing. If you do want to follow along with our written review with photos over at packhacker.com, we'll leave a link down below for that as well. So let's dive in and check out every little detail of this bag. Starting off with the materials, there is a lot going on in this bag. We have nylon and polyester throughout in a lot of the areas. All that's listed on our site, so make sure to go check that out if you want to see the individual details. But there's a bunch of different kind of deniers and types of fabric on this thing that make this thing up. So kicking it off here, starting with the front, let's just start with this lash system since it's right in front of us. We kind of have this bungee system, so if you want to hang like a jacket on the outside, you can easily just thread that down through and just hold it on the exterior. It's nice to have that option. Doesn't really necessarily give it a clean look on the outside, but it's there if you want to use it, and it's kind of nice and sturdy without being too much. Little area down here, it's like this reflective fabric here. You can easily attach a bike light here if you end up riding your bike. And then on the sides here, we have these daisy chains. Got a hero clip on this side, but just little daisy chain nylon things to help attach things to. It's got like kind of that, outdoorsy aesthetic, even though most people use it as an everyday bag. I guess it's kind of a crossover, but I've overall just been really impressed with this bag, and I think it's an amazing value. So I've really enjoyed testing it. I had it on a weekend trip with me. Been testing it for 2 weeks now. Water bottle pockets on the side, little pull tab here, really stretchy mesh. You can toss your water bottle in, really like that. And then these little compression straps on the side. You can also use to hold like an umbrella down against here. You can use it to pull this pack together so that can kind of smash and compress, get a little bit more low profile. And similar thing on the other side here too, pretty much mirrored on the other side. These are Duraflex buckles here, which are nice, custom for North Face, and those work great. A little bit of a loose thread right there, nothing really to write home about, but just a note there. Craftsmanship is not perfect, which makes sense, right? North Face isn't making these like in small batches and perfecting every detail. This is a very popular bag. Up here at the top, actually, let's talk about the harness system first, because I think there's some really great stuff going on. So you have this nice air channel in the back, this kind of air mesh padding, very comfortable to wear. And I think one of the things that contributes to the comfort, at least for me, as I was kind of wearing it, is just the flexibility of these straps. So you have this kind of piece of nylon webbing up here at the top, and then the shoulder strap attaches. So it's very flexible at the top. A lot of the times when I'm wearing other bags, it kind of gets stiff here at the top, and you can feel it in your traps. But this is contoured to my body really well. And then, so Flex Vent is the official name here. But they're basically just like little holes here that make this foam a lot more kind of flexible. And that's been really comfortable to wear. Of course, more breathability. You got the mesh on the backside too of the straps, and that really helps with breathability. Little loops up here if you want to attach anything like a carabiner clip or things of that nature. Sternum strap is on this rail system, which we like. It is kind of hard to lose a sternum strap like this off the rail system, where others that don't have that good of an attachment can kind of fall off a little more easily. We got some more Duraflex down here to adjust the straps. No real kind of strap keepers down here, so you're gonna get that dangle with this bag, but that's totally fine. And now there's like this waist strap down here. Honestly, this for me has been pretty bad. It helps keep the bag close to you, but one, it's a 28-liter bag, it doesn't really need it. And this is just so high on me, this ends up kind of like being on my belly button. But one of the things too about this that I like is the ability to adjust it both here in the front and then here on the side as well. So a lot of the times bags will just kind of be anchored in right here, and you'll have a bunch of this excess strap. and then this will just get really long and flap all over the place in front of you. But in this case, it's you can adjust it at 2 different places, so that's really nice. And if I didn't want to use this, I just kind of had it, most of the time I just kind of had it, you know, these straps adjusted and it just down here. And it didn't really bother me that much. If I was really going to use this for a long time, I'd probably just personally take these off, which you totally can do. These are just kind of like these tri-glide adjusters here. Those easily come off. And you could kind of just pull it off if you wanted. So yes, that is the harness system. Again, overall, very comfortable, and this bag is just like a great budget as well. So I was very impressed, really enjoyed using it. Now let's pop on to the inside of the bag. Got this kind of black on gray North Face logo here. Nice and subdued. Now at the top here, we've got a YKK zipper up here. This is number 5 racket coil zipper. This is reverse coil. So basically the zipper coil is on the interior instead of the exterior. Just helps keep a cleaner look, helps keep dirt and grime out of that zipper coil. And up here I've just got my Felix Gray glasses. This is a really nice and soft space for anything a little bit more delicate. So if you want to pop your phone up there or some glasses, that's definitely a great place to do that. And then this bag does get a little fat again, but I like the compression straps on the side, and overall it was great for me. But it's not like a low profile travel backpack. You know, it's got a little bit of depth to it. So starting off with the pocket on the front here, it's like this kind of horseshoe zip. And it's a decent pocket. Again, I had this on a weekend trip, so I kind of had my tech stuff in here. I didn't end up using any pouches like I normally do. Got a little Topo Designs taco bag in there that just holds some of my tech items. Space down here at the bottom, the pocket goes to about here on the bottom, so you can see my finger there. So I'm glad it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, but it's kind of anything here is kind of going to get lost down at the bottom there unless it's big. Magic Mouse on this pocket, it is fleece lined, so I suppose if you have glasses or something of that nature, you could put that in there too. Very soft, kind of comfy feel. I've got a charging cord here, USB-C to Lightning, in this kind of mesh pocket, and then there are 2 pen pockets on the other side. So this mesh pocket is, I mean, it's not stretchy. You know, kind of wish it had some stretch or some grip on these pockets, but it does not have that. So it's fine. I mean, it lays flat if you don't want to use it. It's a fine piece of organization. And then in here, I've kind of stuffed in all of my tech gear. So I've got like dongles, you know, just little kind of miscellaneous tech pieces at the bottom. I'm not going to show you all that because you've probably seen it a million times if you watch our other quick hit videos. We have just kind of a really simple key clip at the top here. This is kind of like, I don't know, weird place for a key clip because you're within here, zipped shut, within here, zipped shut. I just think it's, you know, not quick to access. So a little bit of a weird spot. Maybe it would have been better up here, but then, you know, if your glasses are in this kind of soft mesh area, that doesn't really make sense. Notebook up the front here. You could also put like a tablet or, you know, some e-reader in there as well. And this like hex fabric pattern is kind of crazy. Just generally, I've enjoyed this bag overall. Just a ton of different fabrics going on here. I guess when you're as big as North Face, it's like you just have that stuff lying around and you can do those really big buys of the fabric. Let's wait on the main compartment for a second. Let me show you the back kind of laptop area. So again, we got YKK zippers here. Those come down, you know, horseshoe. And then a little Velcro up here. This is actually an area that you can attach a water bladder hose to, or a water bladder to rather, and just kind of hanging on the inside there. Little North Face action there. Nice little illustration. I like that. Really poppy orange and yellow there. Pretty decent like back panel here. It's like stiff, which I think also like adds to its comfort. Is it's like stiff enough, of course flexible enough to open and easily pull out your laptop. Got my laptop in here, keyboard, and then I keep my roost stand in there as well. My laptop stand. You know, but definitely like just like a solid frame sheet as well. And that's kind of where it gets into that outdoorsy slash EDC kind of crossover, is it's got, you know, some really nice structure to it that you'd see in a more outdoorsy bag as well. But nice padded laptop area. There isn't really a false bottom though in this laptop compartment. I mean, it's technically detached, but there's, I mean, it's, my finger is, they're touching right now. So basically what this means is, you know, a lot of people use this for a laptop backpack, but a lot of bags have much better laptop protection than this. So if you end up dropping your laptop and that kind of slams against the ground, the bag slams against the ground, your laptop is too, it's better to have it suspended up a little bit higher inside of this pocket. Now, you know, you do have the frame sheet, which is kind of sticking down here and is semi-stiff, which is going to help a little bit, but there are bags that have a bit better kind of laptop protection. So just note that. I mean, it's fine, it's great, and if you never drop your bag, you're never going to have an issue, but I always like that extra peace of mind, especially since we work remotely a lot and travel around when we're able to. So I like to just have that extra peace of mind. And then one thing I kind of miss on this mesh water bottle pocket is there's this like little like hole on the side. So I guess, I don't really know exactly what that's for, but there's a little pass-through area where I guess you could like stuff the straps in here. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know. And then opening up this kind of the main compartment of this bag, this also opens up horseshoe, which I think makes sense for where this water bottle thing starts. So the zipper kind of stops there. But sometimes I kind of wanted like a little bit more opening. I mean, you can take out these compression straps on the side, get a little more opening, but it's definitely not fully clamshell. Got a hoodie just nice and packed up in there. Peak Design shoe pouch. I've got some sandals in there, and then I just have a packing cube full of clothes. So at 28 liters, this thing had all the space I needed and more for a weekend trip. I mean, I could probably travel with this thing in it, you know, for a couple of weeks with the right packing strategy. But yeah, I mean, that's the main compartment. Not a ton going on there. Very simple, and just like overall, just a really solid bag. And then of course, padded handle at the top here with some of that mesh. If you want to hang up the bag or just grab it by the top handle. So there you have it. This is the North Face Borealis 28-liter backpack. Head over to packhacker.com for the full review with photos and text. Link down below, and you can also use the buying options over there on that page to help support our channel at no additional cost to you. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you in the next video.